The STEM Society.
What's going on, people? I'm back. It's Cole Jackson, and this is a STEM clip. I wanted to get into real quick about the Childish Gambino situation with the album sales. They're saying that his current album, Bando Stone and the New World, is struggling in sales. Apparently, according to Hits Daily Double, his fifth project is going to earn a 35,000 album equivalent units to its opening week, including 3,000 in pure sales. And my question is, does album sales equate to being a great album? Now, I've talked about this album on the STEM Society earlier this year, or when it dropped, and I feel like it should be up for album of the year. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's one of the best albums that's dropped this year. Now, whether you consider it hip hop or not, that's on you. Like, I'm not really finna get into all of the semantics when it comes to whether somebody's hip hop or not. You leave that to Elliott Wilson and them niggas. But at the end of the day, man, sometimes it's just the fact of right album, wrong time. He dropped the album the same time around Eminem dropping The Death of Slim Shady. Wow, that got over 280,000 in sales in its second week. Which, can we be honest here? Eminem has a fan base that is unbelievably huge, and they are hungry for Eminem no matter what he drops. Believe me, I know I caught a lot of hell for the stuff that I said about the album. I still stand on saying that album is mid. That's neither here nor there. The fact of the matter is, sometimes albums can be just as good as whatever the big selling albums are, and just not get caught up in the hype of something else. Now, this is supposed to be Childish Gambino's final album. I don't know if Donald Glover is even caring about what the album sales look like. What I do care about is the opinion of other people that are looking at the numbers and not thinking the album is great. Like, let's be honest here. It's one of the best albums that came out this year. Is it touching Blue Lips? I'm not going to say whether it's touching Blue Lips or not. But at the end of the day, this album is amazing. The production is on point. The raps are there. Everything around this album is there. I just feel like a lot of people put the opinion that if they have low sales, the album is not good. That's not always true. And I think a lot of time when you get headlines like Childish Gambino sales struggle to continue with Bando Stone and New World, when you get stuff like that, it just feels like people are going to read the headlines instead of actually listening to the actual music. So I'm not a big fan of people judging the album off of what the numbers are. A lot of talking heads will train you guys into thinking that because the album sales are low, the album's not a good album. That's bullshit, and you know it's bullshit, and they know it's bullshit. That's just another tactic for them to be able to get clicks and be able to get likes and all this other bullshit. But if we're being honest with each other, you have to judge the album off of what's the music. You have to judge it off the music and not just off of like what the numbers say. The numbers can lie. I'm telling you, the numbers can lie. Now, if we're being honest, I don't think the rollout for Bando Stone was the best. I know he kind of put it out there as like a soundtrack to a movie, and maybe the sales will jump maybe when the movie drops and people can understand it better. I think that Donald Glover fumbled the ball by just not pushing this as the final Childish Gambino album. If he would have pushed that, if he would have actually said, yo, I'm not doing this anymore, instead of pushing it as a soundtrack, which kind of made it feel like he wasn't very confident in what he did, but the album sounds phenomenal, so I don't see why he wasn't confident in what he did. Like, stop trying to be so non-traditional when you're putting out something that is great. Traditional shit works. Traditional promo works. Actually having real promotion behind an album that you feel strongly about works. This whole nonchalant bullshit that a lot of these artists do is dumb and it's stupid, and it just keeps them from being successful. Now, again, maybe this will be something that'll grow after the movie comes out, because he's saying that this is going to be an actual movie, and maybe when the movie comes out, we'll see the sales jump. But don't let what people are saying about the album sales turn you away from something that is probably going to be in the race for being an album of the year. Now, I know it's a lot of talking heads out there that say, well, this Childish Gambino is not hip hop, or, I don't like my Childish Gambino like this, or whatever the case may be. fuck them. Take your own opinion and you use your own opinion about what it is, bro. My opinion and these other talking head opinion don't count, because we're not the ones spending our money for what you want to listen to. So just take my advice, listen to the album. I think it's one of the best albums that came out in 2024. I'm not going to let an album sell or what his peers are doing, because in this article, the same article, they go over his peers like Future and Metro Boomin, We Don't Trust You sold 251, Vulture sold 148, 21 Savage 133. I'm gonna tell you right now, I will put that album up against, well, I ain't gonna put it up against We Don't Trust You, because that's a fire ass album either. I will put it up against Vultures. I will put it up against American Dream. I will most definitely put it up against Might Delete Later. These albums sold well, but are they Bando Stone and The New World? I feel like they're not, but I'll leave it up to you. You let me know. Tell me in the comments, how do you feel about Bando Stone and The New World? And another thing, do you let album sales dictate how you feel about a project? Tell me in the comments. Let me know what you think, and I might, on my next little my STEM clip, I'll post some of those and kind of give some kind of reaction to what you guys put in the comments. But until next time, I'll catch you later. Peace out.
Thank you for joining the STEM Society.